Then it's Jordan, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Good.
Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to LeVert. They need this, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
The lead pushed to double digits.
And right now, the game plan seems to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Eric Bledsoe is accustomed to playing alongside some other great playmakers in Kentucky. He was with John Wall with the Clippers. He was with Chris Paul. In Phoenix, they had 3-guard lineups. So that ought to help out as they continue to get great chemistry. Giannis and Eric Bledsoe could be a devastating duo.
The Nets have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Well, Eric Bledsoe, as you mentioned, Brent, accustomed to playing on or off the ball.
Well, that helps a little bit with some of the new offensive schemes that Mike Budenholzer is putting into place. He's got that huge wingspan, which he can always bogart a guy defensively. He's a nice fit on the Bucks roster, and he's a good build around that length. When you think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table, that's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you. In transition, he's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo covers so much ground, Brent. He can almost go the entire length of the court in 2 dribbles.
Well, once he gets around towards the rim, his reach can make it seem like defenders aren't even there. Not just one defender, but multiple defenders. So it's unfair already, and you add that athleticism to what he can do. Wow, unstoppable offensive force.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the basket by Brooklyn. 6 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, the versatility that Giannis has out there is such a huge advantage to what they can do offensively. Saw that pick and roll well.
Now, here is Irving. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Now here's Matthews. He's covered closely. 4 on the clock. And it's denied.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Hollis Jefferson. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Well, there's one thing the Bucks have, and that's an abundance of players with tremendous length. It can make it very difficult on offenses to try to find lanes and gaps and seams to get in there and score. So the tighter they are defensively, the more disruptive the Bucks could be.
Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. Bucks leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Middleton. And Durant sends it back.
The long arm of the law. Durant is not a premier shot blocker, but you wouldn't know it from that play.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And the Bucks embracing the trends towards long, versatile players.
Yes, this idea of positionless basketball has been something that's been a construct of the Bucks and a roster through recent seasons. The key is translating that into a much tighter, much cohesive defense.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Pau Gasol is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hill's subbed in for Matthews. And then for Brooklyn, Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game, standing maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even put it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. The one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the three-point line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
Nets trail by 14. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. And the pass to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. And Durant gets it to go.
The mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive and right now stringing some plays together.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. The baseline J. The rebound by the Nets.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Now here is Hill. Bledsoe outside. Outside for Gasol. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Bledsoe finds Gasol over Allen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 8-point game. Down low. Bledsoe outside. The kick out to Hill. Unloads. And Irving pulls it down. Nets trailed by 8. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Yep, that one goes in there. Durant's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bledsoe. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, he knows he's going to get bodied, but Eric Bledsoe pays it no mind. Wow, what a hoop there.
Bledsoe against Irving. Passes it to Durant. Using his post move to get the 2 points. He's got 8.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, for both teams, we're seeing great synergy on offense, but some lackluster defense.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, that's a quick way to build the lead, but Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
Robin Lopez out there with John Lure. Then it's George Hill, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts in the second with. Brent, I'm sure there were times, and you've won 2 championships where you thought you were going to win a title, and it didn't happen.
I'll go back to the first night that I thought potentially we were going to win a title with San Antonio, and that was in the 2005 finals against Detroit. We had come back home for a Game 6 that I thought we were going to win, and we did not. And sort of the pressure that mounted after that game to know that we were going to a Game 7 and had lost an opportunity where we really did feel coming off of Game 5 we were going to win. It certainly elevated the intensity of the Game 7, which we eventually won at home for our title in 2005.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And a change for the Nets. Jordan's checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded by Hill. Offensive rebound. Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, I love the attitude there of Jordan staying with the shot despite being grabbed.
DeAndre Jordan, so athletic for a player of his stature, Brent. The way he moves and elevates, simply amazing.
Well, that and the consistency with which a coach can pencil him in to the lineup. He's had tremendous durability. So many 7-footers have trouble weathering the long NBA season. DeAndre Jordan, not one of them.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Now, here is Hill. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He kicks to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. It's back to Hill. It's tipped. Here's Karuch, defended by Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. They get a hand on it. Pass to Hill. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the dunk by Jordan.
That's where they look to him most. DeAndre Jordan with arms that go on for days. Just toss that ball anywhere, and he knows what to do with it.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. It's deflected. to Caruch. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Shoots from 12. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. Here's Caruch. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in, and the Nets also making a change. LeVert's checked in for Harris.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Lopez finds Matthews. Stripped it away. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Dinwiddie's got his second basket. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's Middleton. Not a lot of room. Tries from 10, and the jumper is on the mark. Middleton's got 7 points.
Well, Middleton does have some length himself, and he utilizes it there on the drive.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Dinwiddie. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's LeVert, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Hill deciding where to go with it. This is to Matthews. Up and in on the layup. Matthews has got 4 this quarter.
You want your point guard to understand when to distribute. George Hill with a great job there.
To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Caruch. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. There are a lot of guys that can just blow right by you. They turn on the jets and they're as quick as a hiccup. And there are some guys with that quick first step that they're a blur.
I love watching Damian Lillard in Portland when it is that he has one of those, most of the games he has it going, but one of those games where he's really got it going. And the way that he can get around a pick and get into the hoop. Damian Lillard, explosive. Put Kyrie Irving, put John Wall's blazing speed on that list. At sometimes Goran Dragic, the way he weasels into a lane, and I mean that in a good way, finishing off.
No, I like that word. That's a good word.
He's fantastic. So we have tremendous explosive point guards who get the job done.
And the Bucks with some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. Irving's checked in for the Nets. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Now here's Matthews. The pass to Middleton. Kicks it to Ilyasova. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Irving finds Hollis Jefferson. Back to Irving. Now Jordan, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's LeVert. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Picture perfect roll, Kevin. Cutting the defense to pieces with the quickness was DeAndre Jordan.
Passes it to Lopez. And here's Matthews. Guarded by Jordan. Right side Matthews. 5 on the clock. Fade Leads and shoots. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Pass to Karuch. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in a spot where he knows he can do something with it.
Bledsoe outside. Now here's Matthews, guarded closer. It's stolen. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's LeVert. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Ilyasova. The dish to Lopez. It's good.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it to Irving. Nets passing it around to the left side wing. Here's Karuch with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Karuch has got 9 points in the quarter.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Bledsoe with from deep three-point range, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Nets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
This second half is gut check time for the defense. Allowing over 60% shooting is weak sauce. Weak barbecue sauce, weak Butterfinger sauce, weak sauce, period. The coach needs a light fire under these guys. If you don't want to do it, I'll do it, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
Well, we saw that in the first half, and he's constantly on the move and slipping behind the eyes of the defense to work closer to the rim.
So it's Brooklyn now. The lead is 2. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's LeVert in at the 2 guard.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success. And you have to love the way Hollis Jefferson plays on the defensive end. So active with his length and can disrupt an offense single-handedly. The team is visibly better on defense with Hollis Jefferson on the floor.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Middleton against Durant. And it's Middleton penetrating, and Durant sends it back. Here's LeVert. He's covered by Matthews. Lopez with the steal. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Let's go. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And with Hollis Jefferson in his defense, he's not only strong, but he's versatile with whom he can guard.
Yeah, I mean, RHJ has great length, and at 6'7", he can guard almost every position on the floor. Strong on the glass, even though he's often undersized in his matchup. RHJ is anything but an average player. I really love how effective he's become on both ends.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Irving double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee now. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for Lopez. Lure comes in for Chris Middleton. And George Hill's subbed in for Wesley Matthews.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hill kicks to Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Yeah, I got to stay in front of Bledsoe. I love seeing when the little guy starts to fly. Well, the Bucks with a superstar talent in Giannis Antetokounmpo. The critical decision this summer for selecting a new coach came down to a very qualified one in Mike Budenholzer. And with all the options out there, 9 coaching changes, I think that Bud saw the opportunity in Milwaukee as being a great one to push this team a little bit forward. The talent on the roster tantalizing enough for him to head to Milwaukee after his stint in Atlanta.
And Mike Budenholzer, the 2015 Coach of the Year, 4 titles, Brent, as an assistant in San Antonio. How do you like the fit for him now in Milwaukee?
Well, I think that the players are going to really enjoy the attention to detail that Coach Bud and his entire staff who are coming with him will put into place. There's an efficiency with which they'll get the work done.
Take a break.
And
Take a break.
They're going to have to be thinking
2
on their
shots.
feet, learning a new offense and some things fundamentally on defense that he'll get them excited about.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Bucks. He's off on the second.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Got that one up quick. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Lure can't hit.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Bledsoe against Irving. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Durant. Three-pointer. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. He kicks it to Gasol. Antetokounmpo passes to Gasol. Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 17 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Harris. Outside Durant. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Bucks trail by 3. Eric Bledsoe at 1 point, Brent, maybe the best defender in the league at the point guard position. Multiple knee surgeries later. Where do you think he stands now?
I think there's been some regression from what he could do athletically, Kevin. So now you have to start to rely on your skill. His offensive game has grown a little bit, and he's around a superstar. That should make it easier to set up some opportunities where he could be more consistent offensively, especially shooting the basketball.
Timeout called the Nets.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Robin Lopez is checked in for John Lure. And the Nets also making a change. Jordan's checked in. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Matthews passes to Lopez for the lead, and he sinks the layup. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Irving for 3, traps in the tray. And the Nets lead by 2.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the left wing. Jordan against Lopez. Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Jordan. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Irving. "12 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
76% from the line a season ago.
One shot.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's be the one that just plays harder. Keep playing through it. Keep playing. Keep playing our game. Here we go.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down to his good team, asking a little bit more from the energy standpoint, more effort from his guys.
Yeah, and I think he sees it.
No good on that one. Milwaukee making a switch. Lopez is checked in. Caruch is checked in for Brooklyn. He hits the second from the line. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The pass to Middleton. Comes up empty down low.
I give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
Here's Caruch. Antetokounmpo defending, and there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's foul number 2 for him. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Jordan, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Over Ilyasova. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Matthews, he's checked in for the Bucks. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's good, 2 points.
Nice mid-range J. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Timeout called, the Bucks.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
On the wing, Irving. Outside, Jordan. Irving with a clean look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant, that's good.
Love it. KD firing away right now. Has the confidence and the touch and buries those triples. Sometimes it comes in bunches.
Now here's Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game has broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Bledsoe against Irving. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And there's the feed to Matthews. Intercepted. Poked loose. And here's Bledsoe. No good off the front iron.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
I'm here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. Unfortunately, it does not look good at all.
Appreciate that, DA. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
Sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Pass to LeVert. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Durant in the corner. Over onto Kumbo. Offensive rebound, Nets. And good that time. And that's 15 points for DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that, because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And Durant gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 3.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Fader on the way. That one rolling around and rims out. Outside Matthews. To the paint. Lopez finds Bledsoe. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Bledsoe so athletic and so explosive. He just continues to get better in a lot of areas out on the floor.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. It's Durant on the wing. A fadeaway. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pulls it from the elbow. Lets it go from 11. Buries it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
Jordan the pass to LeVert. And up the court from the Bucks. On the break, Matthews leading the charge.
Bledsoe and big shots going together.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 1. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Seconds left in the game. Here's Durant. It's in!
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe looking it over. To Antetokounmpo. Got it!
This is why you gotta love where Giannis is in the young part of his career, willing to drain a crucial shot for his ball club.
Timeout called the Nets. They trailed by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Challenge is to get that good look, preferably the guy with the hottest hand.
Dinwiddie, guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Durant. Missed!
And so how is it that you avoid fouling Durant? I'm not sure. The guy has so many tools in the toolbox.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
It's pretty evident to see that Kevin Durant is driven to be a great player, but it's his love for the game. The passion he has for basketball is something that's just off the charts. I know he's anxious to have another great competitive year in the NBA.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside, and unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
Middleton for 3. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
When we're moving the basketball, we just relying on each other. And, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.